This episode is, as always, done on the insane difficulty with no death. Everything is in the description, ways to support me. I've got a Discord, Twitter, Twitch, links to directly support. There's a playlist for all of the missions. Wow. Can't believe we're here. It's the Vantage point. It's Act 3, Chapter 6, which means we've only got 2 chapters left until I claim my Immortal Legion crown. Will I claim it? Who knows? Let's hope so. Otherwise, this has all been for nothing. And I'm going to look really stupid. Okay, so we've got to reach the gates. We've got to reach the gate on this mission. This one actually went pretty well. I feel like I say this a lot, and then I feel like, should I say it? I'm going to say it again. Using Nimble gives me an extra action point, which gets me in a nice position to push Stotty up and kill all of these with one grenade. And weaken that Grenadier. Weaken him up. Then, what we can go ahead and do is lob another grenade on him and weaken him up some more. And then we can lob another grenade on him and kill him. And you might think 3 grenades from a grenade for a Nasher using Grenadier, is that worth it? Let me tell you. Killing those things on Insane, always worth it. Those things travel when berserked. We're on a small environment. You're in trouble. Deal with it when you can. So everyone's tucked in. Gabe's overwatching. There's been 4 enemies killed already. He's getting interrupted with the knockback gear we're wearing. We're looking damn good. Just duck out of the way. That rock's got my back and we're all overwatched up. Now, what's the play here? I'm thinking a precision shot on a 42%. That's going to give me 50% accuracy. Okay. 92%. This guy misses a 92%. Then I'm like, well, now what? Then he hits the 42%. So who knows? Who knows? You win some, you lose some. Gabe has pushed up just outside the Overwatch to throw the grenade. Now, bear in mind, don't put yourself right on the edge of the red zone, because when he throws that grenade, his hand is going to go into the red zone. You're going to get shot by Overwatch. You're going to scream incredibly loud on stream. You're going to have a mental breakdown. Not that I've done that. I'm just saying that potentially could happen. We're also going to move up a little bit further into the zone. That reveals everybody, and we're going to cloak it up. Why have I done this? This lets me get behind them all, get close. I'm a shotgunner. Next round, it's time to unleash. Okay, so Stotty is up. My sniper's up. What do I do? Well, I could cover this area and shoot. Time to unload on him and suppress. That means he can't move. Now I can overwatch him and keep him stuck there whilst he's pinned in that overwatch. Everybody else can just chill and sit in cover. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it just about everyone's still alive. That's the main thing. Now 2 are stuck in an overwatch. So what do we do? This is a 2-point move as far as we can go. And then I can chainsaw him. Now remember, sometimes when you hover over chainsaw, it says you're in danger, you're going to walk into that overwatch, you'll die. If you path it manually, like you go 1 point, move him out of the way, 2nd point, run him around, you can get out of the way, so always do it manually. The scout here can tuck and deal with that. She can disable shot the overwatch, which frees up Stotty, who can then free up his big boy grenades and deal with the Cantus. But now the scout's in the open, and I kind of need to keep her alive, so I'm going to close in on this target, get up close and personal with a shot. 35% chance with a sniper. I thought, what? Have you got your glasses on, mate? So I tried a pistol shot, and he actually crit him. If he didn't crit, I'd have moved Stotty up for the overwatch on him. Luckily, we got away with it. We survived. We hit the big crit.
What's so hard?
Okay, so everything, these last, let me tell you guys, for those that are watching, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. 95% of my viewers aren't subscribed, and weirdly, more people, this is true, visit my stream from msn.com than coming from YouTube. So you need to get involved in the stream, guys. Because who uses msn.com? What year are we in? It's twitch.tv/GGZii. That's the place to be. Not msn.com. I don't know where these people are coming from. Are they still using the knock emojis on MSN? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so this is a sort of how do we word this one? Clear the enemies area. Now, I wasn't aware of this at the time. I thought if I push in, clear the enemies and move up, then we are going to have drop shots land. There's going to be drop ships, sorry, not drop shots. We're not playing Call of Duty. I thought, yeah, I don't want to push right up to the lookout point immediately because I'm going to get surrounded. Let me tell you, all the enemies you see are all the enemies you get. There's no extra ones going to fly in, so what you see is what you get. Alright, so that's some tips, okay.
For you, maybe.
Second tip is push one guy up so you can see what the hell's going on. Overwatch the area so these wretches aren't going to just immediately run up on her and start slapping. And again, doing a 2-point move, which gives me 1 point to overwatch with a sniper. So I'm just all about getting early vision. I've got Gabe up in the right-hand side of the tower. I've got her pushed up, and notice how I've overwatched. I'm overwatching the right-hand side of that block because it's just a better angle. The Mulcher can take care of the other angle. And Stotty has that ability that if he shoots something, he keeps shooting until it's dead. Let me tell you, that is huge. That is a huge ability. It's a huge passive, a huge piece on his gear that is just big. This has softened up all these wretches, which allows me to grenade them down. So again, the main threats of this is there's no boomers. I don't think there's any torque blowers. It's mainly tickers, wretches, grenadiers, which kind of says keep your distance, keep back. Don't deal with them until you can guarantee that you can deal with them.
Here we go.
That's kind of how I see this. Now, as I pushed up wide here, you'll notice my horror as I was like, oh god, there's a lot more tickers and stuff than I realized. So I decided to empower her.
All right, let's do this.
And that way, I had an opportunity to get her out of danger. Now, Gabe's also up here in danger. And after some thinking, these moves are obviously cut down, but after some thinking, I decided this is what I'd do. I would kick a tick, and then throw the grenade with Stotty. That is going to obviously shell shock the Grenadier. That limits his movement capability. So no, that limits his movement capability even though he's enraged. The sniper's going to come in for a better angle of attack here. And I'm going to fire off on this ticker. 48% chance.
Right.
I really wasn't sure if that's the play. So I ran her out of the way. I didn't want to miss and then have her blown up. So I check again. Decided against the shot and decided just to overwatch the area. I wasn't sure on that 48% ticker shot, and then I ended my turn. The only other thing that was seen off screen was I moved Gabe just slightly down the ramp so that wretch wouldn't kill him. Now the ticker moved forward. Now we've got a first blood shot, which means when he's full HP, it's going to do more damage. Luckily, I hit it and crit it, and I took him out in one shot. That really freed up this right-hand side, allowing me to grenade the ticker. And then I figured, right, I'm kind of getting re-flanked through the middle. How do we deal with this? So I've got him pushed up with Stotty. I feel pretty confident with Stotty. That's why I make quite aggressive moves with him. Even when it's 70% chance, I'm like, yeah, he'll hit this, and he does. So that is going to give me some options.
Okay.
I'm going to sprint all the way up here and execute this Grenadier. The reason is that's going to give everybody an extra action point, and I've decided that that's going to help me a lot in this turn. So although it's not really... I don't need to execute him, I've given everyone the extra action point for this reason. Now Gabe can move down and empower and still have 3 action points remaining. Stotty can be in cover, and he can then do this. He can shoot this one first and still overwatch. So that's decent. I can also think about, oh wow, I can actually throw this grenade. This is way better. So after some deliberation of overwatching, where should I overwatch? I decided actually I can throw a grenade up here. Then she can cloak and just, you know, hide. The ticker's not going to kill her, so she can just hide. And now all of a sudden, actually, all of the enemies are kind of dealt with. And Gabe can come down and just overwatch this area. Because I'm not sure if all of the enemies are alive, if there's going to be drops. So I'm still trying to keep myself covered. I'm trying to keep myself hidden here. I missed that shot, but we've got the ticker kind of well and truly pincered through multiple avenues. I'm just going to move Gabe up here and think about what to do. I'm just going to grenade it and get rid of it.
Fire in the hole.
Now, there is a challenge on this mission to have not used a frag grenade. I'm going to be honest, that's probably pretty reasonable if you play this mission a lot slower. But I was on the grind. I wanted to get through these missions. I wanted to do them deathless. So not using a grenade on Insane is a struggle. And I wasn't willing to put myself through that struggle. So what she did there, if you didn't notice, is she cloaked. She's sprinting. She's going to pick up this crate. She's going to grab Nimble, which lets her push up even further. And at this point, I'm still nervous, like, is something going to drop? Where are things going to appear? So I'm putting everybody in cover each turn. This is why it takes a while to finish the mission, because every turn I'm making sure that I've got an angle covered, that I've got Overwatch set up or whatever. But let me tell you, there are no more enemies that spawn, but I didn't know that because I'm playing through this mission blind, no tips, no guides, nothing, because I feel that's like the true way to play a video game. Like, it makes it way more enjoyable and like memorable. Like, when I think back of playing Tactics, I'd be like, oh, I remember that mission. I remember just, like, if I'd have ran up here and there was 2 boom shots, I'd have still had Cloak because of Nimble. That's why I sprinted. So I'm always being careful. I sent the scout up first, gave her an action point to get her out of trouble, you know. So although I'm playing this slowly and it looks like I'm just mindlessly making my way to the circle, I'm only now getting aggressive because I'm pretty damn sure no one's appearing. So hopefully you enjoyed that mission. We'll see you in the next one. If you didn't, come on, man. I'm trying my damn best. Let me roll the cutscene. Let me roll the cutscene for you. I won't talk over this. Here you go. Enjoy it. Like, comment, subscribe.
There, through the rocks.
Done some renovating, huh? It's an asshole factory, all right. In full production. That's a lot of emulsion. Okay, what do you guys want first? The bad news or the really bad news?